when you complete the square is this number right here has to be a perfect square. Okay, y'all pay attention. That has to be a perfect square. It's not, so I move it over. This is only when it's asking you to solve by completing the square. So we move it over and we get our -1 over here. Does everybody understand that? I subtracted 1 from both sides. Okay? Now, in order to complete the square, you have to make it a perfect square. So to do that, you take half of this number and you square it. What's half of 4? 2, and 2 squared is 4. That's where this number is coming from. If I add 4 to this side, then I add 4 to this side. Are we okay so far? So what I get here on the right side, what's -1 plus 4? 3. Now, on this one, can I shortcut it or do I need to? Okay, so what goes at the front? X times X, and then that's a minus sign, so is this. And what times what is 4? 2 times 2 is 4. And you put your little square. It was a perfect square. That's why we can do that. That's our shortcut. When we complete the square, we made it a perfect square. Okay? Now how do you solve? You square root both sides. So you get the square root of 3. X minus 2, and it could be positive or negative. All right, then what do you have to do to solve for X? Almost done. Move your 2. Add 2 to both sides. So I write mine with the 2 in front, but you might write yours like this. There's your 2 answers though. It's either that one, 2 plus the square root of 3, or 2 minus the square root of 3. And that's the same thing. If you wrote it like this, it's actually backwards, but I would definitely take that as an answer. This is how it's going to be written if it's multiple choice, okay? Yeah, and that's your answer, okay? Yes, let's do another. Yeah, I'll let y'all try this one by yourself. Let me find one. Let's do this one. It is, oh wait. X squared plus 4x minus 3. Is that the same one? No, it's not. Okay. So try that one. And y'all got like 4 minutes left in here.
Can you scoot it up just a little so I can see the other one? Help me. It's the same thing. I think. I don't know.
Well, but you got to add something to both sides. That's going to change that number over there. I am going to go ahead and work it out down here just because of time. But y'all can keep going. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to start working it out.
-1, right?
I moved my 3. Now I'm going to take half of that, which is 2, and square it. And what you add to one side, you have to add to the other. I'm going to move it up just a tad. So I get x plus 2 squared equals 7. Square root both sides. Subtract 2. And this is what I got for my answer.
Oh my god, I got something. I think I got it. Wait, what? You got it right? It's the same thing. You just wrote. I would have got it right if I were okay. I got it. Oh my gosh.
So that's completing the square, okay?
It's the first problem I got right. That's just one.
Huh? Yes. So y'all, and I know you're probably thinking like, why am I learning all this? Because we're this whole chapter, or this whole half the chapter, is learning different ways to solve. Again, we solved them by factoring. We solved them by graphing. This is the same thing. Okay, we're just picking different methods. We've solved by completing the square. Was there another way? No, the next. Wednesday is quadratic formula. Wednesday and Thursday. Okay? That Friday, I won't be here, and I will probably say, start your study guide. I'm going on Annalise's field trip, but I want y'all to start your study guide on your own, and we may go over the study guide Monday, test Tuesday. Yeah, there's still one lesson left with it, but I think I'm just going to do it like an add-on bonus, like you're not going to be tested on it, because I think it's getting to be too much. I'd rather just these 4 things on your test: factoring, graphing, solve by factoring, solve by graphing, solve by completing the square, and solve by the quadratic formula. So that's what's on your test. We've done 3 of them, but the next one will take 2 days.